Okay, so to clean the rims, here's how I do mine. I have a Dremel, and my Dremel has a 120 sanding wheel on it. These are like $7, $8 at Home Depot. Make sure you get the 120 because you don't want something too rough, okay? If you missed the live, I am going to repost it so you can watch it. Don't worry, okay? You're at the best part because as soon as we're done with this, I'm going to share with you a discount code for you to use and get a discount if you want to order some fun cups to do this on. Okay, so I do put it on high. Before I started, I don't know if it's going to drown out my voice, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it before I turn this on. What I'm going to do, a lot of people will tell you to do, make sure you guys can see, a lot of people will tell you to do the top of the rim right here. I actually tilt mine down, okay? I'm actually going to do like a thin silver line on the outside of my cup, okay? So thin little line right here, okay? So I'm gonna go all the way around and get it real good. Yeah, it is a pet Dremel. It was, for some reason, it was cheaper. But it works the same. It's the same as a regular Dremel. And then once I go around that, I'm gonna go real quick around again just to clean everything, and then I'll turn it off and we'll go from there. So I do use high. And I'm back at the beginning. So now I'm just gonna do a quick, one more little pass of it. Make sure I got it all even. Okay. Now, I do all of this before my last coat of epoxy. After my last coat of epoxy, there's really not much cleanup for me to do, okay? So I like to get mine all nice and clean before my last coat of epoxy. So I don't know if you guys can tell, there's like a nice little baby line, right? So when I put my epoxy up, it's gonna get that good seal, okay? And then any excess epoxy, I use one of these little flat guys, right? And I just scrape it off if there's any. There's not really on this. There's a lot of ink, which I can clean up with my acetone. Okay. Okay, and then let me get, this is acetone, not alcohol. I need to write on there. I did, and then I thought it was alcohol and I removed it. So, acetone, clean up the inside. If you're smart and you used tumbler seals, you wouldn't have to do this part. Look at that, nice clean rims, okay? And so when I put this back on, I do my last coat of epoxy, right? Just rub it, rub it, rub it. And when you're done, you'll just have very, very minimal cleanup, and you don't have to worry about breaking that seal. You got that little strip of silver on the outside, so when you come up, perfect, perfection, okay? So that is how I clean up my rims. And this one I can now put on the decal, and it is ready to go. There you have it.